Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another video. Now, if you've been paying attention, you may have seen that Pewdipie is in fact now an anti-Semite. And if you've also been paying attention, ethics in journalism no longer exists. As well as this, is context important? No, context isn't important anymore, get rid of it. It's useless. Why have it? Why include it? Why is it important? Why bother if it doesn't make someone look like a Nazi? Why run a story if it doesn't make somebody look like an evil human being? It's unimportant. Context in the year 2017 is totally and utterly pointless. So if you haven't been paying attention recently, it came out that Pewdipie is a Nazi. Hang on, Alex, this sounds like the second, third, fourth, fifth time you may have made a video like this. I know. I'm Alex rehashes topics. No, not this time. The media are rehashing topics, because Pewdipie said death to all Jews a couple weeks ago, and they're running low on news. So if you haven't seen recently, Pewdipie makes a video. A bunch of people on the website Fiverr, a place where you could hire people to basically say whatever you want. I'm worth a Fiverr too. I'm pretty cheap. I will say death to all Jews if you need. No, I won't. I might lose my sponsorships. I don't have any. Now, due to the fact that Pewdipie made a video where he clearly and obviously racially abuses the Jews, he's been dropped. Sounds about right. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, hang on. That's not what he did. Like we care. He's a Jew killer now. Yeah, Pewdipie kills the Jews. You gotta stay up on track here. If you haven't been watching Pewdipie lately, he went from Happy Wheels to Nazi real quick. Now, for context, here's the clip the BBC showed of Pewdipie's video.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Now, to any suspecting person, you may be thinking, oh, hang on, seems to be something missing here. To anybody who actually watches Pewdipie, you may be thinking, wow, it's almost like they've forgotten he's a comedian. But to anybody who doesn't actually know who Pewdipie is, who don't know Felix, don't know what he does, and they're just seeing this clip on TV, you see that and you think, is he just uploading videos where he pays Indian people to say death to all the Jews? Wow, what an awful guy. And then you realise, the original clip looked like this.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Seems like a big percentage of the screen and a very interesting facial expression is missing. Context matters. For example, if I flash this up, you may be thinking, God damn, Disney, what the fuck? And if you realised it was an educational show about the fact that Hitler is bad, and Disney were running it back in the day as a cartoon, you go, oh, that's okay then. That's fine. But that's because context is fucking important. Whereas if I remove the context from both those images, you end up having no clue what is going on. You're just thinking, Donald Duck? More like Donald Cuck. Pewdipie? More like, let the Jews die. Oh, God. Now, it's not just the BBC who are at fault. A lot of other people have started to jump on this bandwagon and just blow it out of proportion. For example, I found this article. Here's what the Independent had to say about everything. Oh, hang on. That doesn't look like the Independent. Although, it's not the first time on the planet that journalism has removed context to paint a certain person in a bad light. Kind of reminds me of what Hitler did to the Jews. Hang on. Did Alex just call the Independent Nazis? That's up for debate. It depends. Is the context there? Doesn't seem to be too important, does it? Doesn't matter for you, so it doesn't have to matter for me. Here's another article the BBC ran. Here's one of the video clips. Here's one of the news reporters. He's standing up there, doing his thing. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. He doesn't look like a news reporter. He really fucking doesn't. Oh, maybe if we just remove all the context and all the actual imagery and all the facts from the situation, you could paint it out to be whatever you want it to be, which is a bit unfair. Now, some of you may be thinking, how does this affect Pewdipie? What does this do to him? What is this going to cause him in terms of problems? Money, really, is the only issue, but not really, because anybody with a brain cell is not going to stop paying Pewdipie because he's been doing this for the last 6 years. Now, what Disney have done is they've cut ties with Pewdipie via a network called Maker. Maker Studios is a network that offers to pay people like me to basically steal a percentage of our ad revenue that we earn, and they claim it for themselves. So basically, they go to Pewdipie and they say, hey, let me take some of your money for doing pretty much nothing, apart from dragging your name through the dirt like they have done now. And, yeah, basically, that's all they do. They just take some of your ad revenue. It's nice of them. So, yeah, they took some of PewDiePie's ad revenue. They took a percentage of his cut. Probably a very small percentage because of the fact that PewDiePie is a multi-millionaire. And what they do is they run the adverts that you see on these videos. That's the whole point of a network. Their point is to get people paid. Now, due to the fact that they're run by Disney, they run a few child-friendly ads. Now, due to the fact that this is the network that partners people like PewDiePie, there's probably going to be a few issues. Not exactly too sure what they thought they were getting into when they partnered him, but it seems like they weren't very aware. So due to the fact that the network have dropped in, that means that sponsorship deals that PewDiePie would be getting are no longer available. The extra money that he could possibly earn off his videos, the connections he could have gained, gone. Although they're not gone, because he still has 53 million subscribers, and he probably doesn't need a talent management to get in contact with him. So really, the effect is quite huge. He's going to lose a decent amount of money. In the grand scheme of things, totally fine. But that's not really the issue. It's the fact that when something like this happens, a bunch of other idiots follow suit in a mass panic because some uneducated journalists made a big fuss on their very small article that nobody really reads. For example, in a statement early Tuesday, a YouTube spokesperson said, "We've decided to cancel the release of Scare PewDiePie Season 2 and we're removing PewDiePie from the Google Preferred." Google Preferred is the internet's giant advertising program for selling popular, brand-safe content on YouTube. I think it's pretty cheeky that they put him in there in the first place. PewDiePie, the man who literally has been making songs about rape for years, since I started watching him in 2010. A man who played 18+ horror games on his YouTube channel and got famous for it, was putting brand-safe content. Google, you are greedy. You are so greedy. Like, they're trying to pass PewDiePie off as brand-safe? That's funnier to me. That's like putting I'm Alex in the Kids app. Put me on the YouTube Kids app now. Please. I deserve this. I deserve to be on the YouTube Kids app. Put me where I belong. I can't tell which way I've zoomed in now. I'm going to say that's correct. Do you know what, Disney? I feel like the only thing I could do is boycott you. If you're going to boycott PewDiePie, and you're going to pretty much ruin this man's life, no they won't, he's a millionaire. But you're going to try and ruin all the stuff he's got going, you're going to try and ruin the entertainment value, you're going to try and ruin comedy, you're going to try and ruin context, you're going to try and just ruin somebody for the sake of getting clicks on your shitty articles, then I feel like I'm going to burn all Disney attire. Hang on. That reminds me of some other bloke. Thanks to you, Disney. Thanks to this stupid move you've made, I can no longer use my Star Wars pencil case while I'm doing arts and crafts. Fuck you. Like every young star before him, it was inevitable that PewDiePie would seek to separate himself from the clean-cut image through which he found fame. Happy Wheels funny moments. Because you know, laughing about the Holocaust is edgy. He didn't look like he was laughing in this image, but you know, that's just me. I understand you guys may be cold and dead inside, so laughing for you does generally just look like this.
Funny joke.
He has shown swastika fan art, played the Nazi anthem, and given a brief Hitler salute. What a joker! PewDiePie comedian. God, it's almost like you forget that PewDiePie is a 53 million subscribed YouTube comedy channel. It's almost like that's not important. A white guy with a net worth of 124 million, making poor brown people hold up a sign calling for genocide is pure banter. Why is it important that he's white? Why is it important? And why is it important that they're brown? Why? Why is that important? That's not even important. He's making Jew jokes and now you're saying he hates black people, whatever the fuck. If you watch the video that he posted, it's quite clear he's not really doing it because of the fact that he loves taking the piss out of minorities. But no, not important. It doesn't fucking matter. And this is why you shouldn't really read what these journalists say and you shouldn't really care about what the news says. If you seem to know anything about an article or a person, you would tend to realise that most of the stuff that these people run is total and utter bollocks. I think we'll leave it there. You know, due to the fact that one of the biggest Disney franchises is literally based off the fact that these guys were meant to be like Nazi SS troopers, it's kind of amazing that they would drop somebody because of the fact that he made one too many jokes that he's been making for the last 6 years of his YouTube career. The irony doesn't exist. Shout out to Scott, Simon, Ainsley, Alan, Rachel, Adam, Limitless, I'm Costalong, Nathaniel, Cool is Coolio, Jessica, Slumlord, Lord Cylon, GSCO, Dennis, Creepy Pasta Maiden, Will, Lucas, 2 Jesse, King Wolf, Lando, Samuel, Ditzy Duffy, Subland, Lit AQ, Sparky, Eric, Kate, Amy, Abby, Muskie, Peter, Ellis, Crystal, Rachel, Uzu, Stone Penguin, Ellen, Joey, JMAA, and Vertigo. Thank you guys for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Especially if you hate the Jews. Peace out, people. Have a good day.